Welcome back, guys, to the Weebs Closet. And today we're watching RWBY Volume 7, Episode 9, As Above, So Below,
My
Penis.
Jake doesn't want to laugh, but he knew.
Yeah, he's
He was
laughing.
he's a little bit upset that he didn't get to do the joke.
Anyways, last episode we had the Schnee outbreak of people getting angry in the dinner table. We got an introduction finally to Willow Schnee. I want to say it was Smith.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
But what I like about it is because whenever we were watching Ice Kingdom, like something that I dislike is that they show the mom really maniacal, like laughing, and so it made it seem like she was
in the dream.
Yeah, in the dream, yeah. It made it seem like as if she was abusive. Whenever in the reality, she, if anything, she was the abusee, the one being abused.
You could argue that she was portrayed like maniacally and kind of like evil-y as well, just because she seems to be an enabler. She instead says to her children, "Get away as much as you can."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. At least, she did have that little shed of tear of like, yeah, thank God that you're not coming back, blah, blah. That was nice. But it also brings the question, I mean, not a question, but like the thought of like, yeah, you left Willie alone with us, which is why he turned out the way that he turned out, is because he's either get with the program or get fucked. So he got with the dad's program and that's it. So he turned into little Jacques Shithead Junior.
But at the same time, like I felt like I took that conversation. It's like there's still hope yet. Of course, your littlest brother would feel resentment towards you leaving, especially when you don't have a really good family dynamic.
Mm-hmm.
So
I don't know, but Whitley buys into it though.
Like,
He's
like
about that
Whitley-
life.
I think Whitley buys into it not by choice. I feel like because of Weiss, because like it could have very well started with Winter leaving, and so now and it feels like he and because his their dad is the way that he is and her mom is the way that she is, he only really had Weiss to kind of vent out.
Mm-hmm.
And if the relationship between Whitley and Weiss isn't that good, and then Weiss leaves for Beacon, then Whitley's stuck there just bottling all of that shit up. Of course, he's gonna build up resentment, which is what happens when she comes back in Volume 4. And then now we're at this point where he's just very snarky and passive aggressive and just overall nasty.
Mm-hmm.
It's that whole idea of either get with the program or get fucked, right? Because the thing is he understood that either I'm gonna be treated like shit if I act the same way as my sisters, or I could be be giving everything as long as I follow through, right? And then the problem is that whenever you do something for so long, you start believing it. You start this is you, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like that's probably the case with Whitley. Could it be that he's just straight up as much of a douchebag as the dad? Probably, but I feel like the dad is way too far gone, and I want to say that he's still young enough to still be impressionable.
Most definitely.
Because if Weiss was able to pull out of that mentality, right, I feel like he still has plenty of time to pull out.
Weiss, this season 1 Weiss was very well deep and into that shit too. It only took her so long to start questioning her her parents things.
That's
Dynamic.
true. That's true.
So yeah, I don't know. But the problem is that if we think this way, then we don't get the mech fight. So
It's not gonna happen now.
True.
It's gonna
true, but at the same
Nekko
time,
no face is Nekko. I can see through it now.
it's but I kind of I do want to see the mech fight, but at the same time,
It's gonna happen, dude.
it's also one of those things where with all this new information in hand, I do kind of low key want to see Whitley do better.
Willie's gonna do better, but it's gonna cost him.
it's gonna be the humbling moment after the mech fight.
I want him to to do a thing where dad falls and then Whitley obviously takes over because he's the heir.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be like Weiss. It's gonna be like, yeah, Father, as you've seen through his lies, you know the truth, and he's gonna be like, no, fucking mech fight, and then
no, Father would never lie to me. He fucking gets on a fucking Zaku 2 and then
yeah, Weiss goes in for the attack, and he's just charging up his fucking shields.
Alrighty. I cannot think of anything else, so by all means, check our Twitter, check our Twitch, and to say ahead, check our Patreon. From the moment you join our Patreon, you get access to the uncuts of all the different shows that we've done, as well as access to our Discord, where you get to chat with us or amongst yourselves about any games, shows, or movies. If you choose to jump into our Weeb Titan tier, you'll have access to our time-exclusive shows. These shows will either be ahead or unavailable to watch in our YouTube. Attack on Titan used to be there, Jujutsu Kaisen just finished, Mob Psycho is starting, and Invincible has been over there for over a year. And for the Full Metal Weebs, not only do you get shown off here, but you get 1 week early access to the shows currently on the screen, as well as staying ahead into our bi-weekly podcast, and you also get to vote and watch our monthly Anka movie. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and let's start the video. Team Orange!
Yes, I kind of like that name.
It's funny because like I actually started making a acronym list or whatever whenever I started seeing them way too much together. I'm like, what the fuck the name would be? And then I'm like, O-R-N-G, J, Orange, like, yeah. And then somebody
but
else.
isn't like supposed to, like, so if the first letter is the leader.
Yeah, so that's what we were saying, that probably Oscar takes on the leader role.
I don't know. I don't.
And John goes into the
like
tank
that.
Templar.
I would like John to stay in control of his own team.
Of course.
So like maybe, I don't know, Jorn is the only thing that I can think
Warren.
of. Jorn.
Bjorn.
We could be Team Jack-O-Lantern with Kevin. No, there's no
That's
M
a
in
long
that.
ass name, Jack-O-Lantern.
Yeah, Jim.
I don't know. To me, I like Jank.
Jank. It's not a color, but alright. And
I mean,
it's not descriptive of any color.
Jammin wasn't either.
True, but hence why I'm like I was thinking of going with shift for the name. That way
Funky is in a color.
it's a funky green or a funky yellow.
No,
It is a descriptive of a color.
no, it's a descriptor of
Jamming blue.
no.
No.
Funky's a descriptor of music.
Because I was thinking of going with the S of Nekko shift for Jasmine, but then we'd still need the N, so that's why I never did.
Maybe that's just the naming conventions in Beacon. They name it after colors.
I think it's after every
Is the
single
heat off in Atlas too?
They wouldn't just
the war.
turn the heat off,
Cause Sun, Team Sun.
would they?
So yeah, so they turn off the heat.
General,
Alrighty.
since the day you were appointed headmaster, there have been Atlesians who are skeptical of one man holding 2 council seats.
Yes, which is exactly why we have checks and balances.
We're supposed to, but lately you've been running roughshod all over them, making unilateral decisions without us.
Councilman, I never intended
What
to.
people intend and what they do aren't always the same, General.
What? For how long? My authorization? Check it again.
Councilman Schnee.
Yes, I agree with everything. Everything that was just said. No further questions.
Not quite done yet. You're afraid of something, General. Aren't you?
I think that's pretty obvious, Miss Hill. I'm trying to prevent Atlas from becoming another beacon, another haven.
Yet you don't trust your own council to help you? Operating in secret? These are the actions of somebody who's hiding something.
I'm not hiding anything.
Let's put it to the test then. You're all aware of my semblance. Let's settle it here and now, General Ironwood. Here and now.
Wait! You've got the wrong man on trial. I know who's been framing Ironwood, who rigged the election. And my father does too. He's been working with him.
Is that Arthur Watts?
That's impossible! Dr. Watts died in the Paladin incident years ago.
What is this?
Play it.
That bastard is costing me more money every day with this embargo. I'd lay off every employee in Mantle if I wasn't trying to get their damn votes for this council seat.
What's with the ooh face?
Have your cake. And eat it too. What did you have in mind? James Ironwood never recognized my genius. After everything I gave him, he still disgraced me. I simply wish to return the favor. What's in it for me? A seat on the council. All I need is your login credentials to the Atlas network. You promised to make Ironwood's life a waking nightmare. And I will guarantee you victory at the polls by giving the voters down in Mantle a little digital push, if you will. I always knew you were a good scientist, Arthur. But I never knew you were such a good salesman.
Enough.
That is... I can explain that. That isn't real.
Jacques, take your seat.
Yeah.
Where are you gonna run? This is your house.
Ooh.
Weiss.
Jacques Schnee, you're under arrest. Can I do that?
That was good. That's definitely one of the best jokes right there.
Atlas killed the Heat on purpose!
They'll do anything to control us.
Like, you don't want to be throwing fire dust into that shit.
Please
Come on now.
advise.
I knew you'd stoop low to get what you wanted, Jacques. But this...
This is all a great leap, James.
No. It's quite simple, really. Now that I know Arthur Watts is
Oh.
alive,
Big
working with a
Nicholas.
madman like Tyrion Callows, it would
Honestly,
be
I never
easy
noticed
for
it.
someone like him to coordinate an unthinkably heinous act like the one in that warehouse. Watts designed Mantle's entire security network. He used that access to hack the surveillance system and frame someone else for the job. All while stealing an election. And once you became a councilman, your newly granted clearance gave him a backdoor into Atlas's secure network. But you probably hadn't even considered that, had you?
The people that died that night, their blood is on your hands.
Jacques Schnee must be tried, not only for treason, but as an accessory to murder.
These are outrageous accusations. I only intended to win the election. I had nothing to do with...
Only?
Calm down.
I mean, that's
What else
her
will he be
loss.
able to do with the access Jacques given him?
With enough time, whatever he wants.
Uh-oh.
Wait, what? What do you mean the heat has gone off?
You have to believe me. I didn't know he was planning this.
You are going to shut your mouth and get the heating grid up and running again.
I've been informed that we can't get into the system. It's been blocked off.
Without heat down there, people are going to die.
General Ironwood, how bad is it?
He's using Jacques' credentials. We can follow that activity on the network if he's found his way into the Amity system. No. The secret is safe. For now. But if he learns about Amity, she learns about Amity.
Can you block his access?
It's too late. He's already starting to lock us out.
Can we trace him somehow? Find out where he's hiding?
He's going to be mobile. We need his access point. We need to get him out in the open.
Okay, so let me get this straight. Yep. Still here, everyone. How do a disgraced scientist and disappeared serial killer find each other, General? Why would they target you? And why are you working so hard to hide the Amity communications tower from them?
You know?
Citizens, please disperse. For your own safety, please disperse.
God damn!
Shit, boy! That's a thick ass boy!
And to Team Delta, beginning first run.
Ooh.
Well, they're angry now.
Oh shit, they're running in there, dude. What up?
Holy shit. They better hurry the fuck up because then these people are gonna get destroyed.
Oh
You
no.
were hiding something to protect yourself, but I can tell there's something much bigger going on here. Now I think it's to protect something else. Us. Atlas, maybe even all of Remnant. And you're afraid of what might happen if you tell the truth.
General, the Grimm are all over Mantle. The air fleet's doing everything they can, but they can't easily target Grimm in the city without risking casualties.
This is what I was afraid would happen.
Sir, we need ground support now.
What we need is to start evacuating Mantle. If it's completely overrun, it's not going to be safe anywhere. Use the fleet
If
to
I
get...
move the fleet, then Atlas is vulnerable. I tried to keep the kingdom safe, and now we're losing everything.
General, earlier you asked for my advice.
I wanted Ozpin's advice.
And his advice probably would have been to keep your secrets. When we first got here, you already knew that wasn't the right course. You had a new plan.
It's time to give up on that plan. It's all falling apart.
The panic you were worried about, it's already happening. The secrets you're keeping, they're about to be in the open anyway. It's time. Tell the truth.
You're not alone. We can do this together.
Thank you. Oscar, I think it's time you get back to the academy.
I think you're right.
Miss Hill, Councilman Sleet, Councilwoman Camilla, there are some things you need to know about. Let's figure out how we can help Mantle. Together.
I've called a transport. What about Watson Tyrion?
You leave them to me.
Oh,
Right now, you'll need to download.
I've got to see that.
It's time to do our jobs. All of us.
What she said. Let's make it happen, Huntsman.
What was that? What was that?
Oscar?
You first.
Sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
didn't, actually.
I wanted to say...
thought that maybe
Oh my gosh.
we should tell Ironwood.
Oh, well, I guess we're on the same page, huh?
Guess so. He's finally choosing the truth over fear. We should do the same.
I'll tell him. I'm the one who chose to keep it from him in the first place.
Ruby! Transport's leaving!
I think you're needed elsewhere.
I'm just wondering who that
You're sure?
waitress could be.
Yeah.
Or the
Neo?
butter. Nah, but Neo has two different color eyes.
Good luck in there.
I was looking out for it because it's happened before.
Kids.
All right, everyone. I need to stress to our new huntsmen and huntresses, we are prioritizing citizen safety over killing
Maybe
Grimm.
Neo had an
Got
upgrade.
it?
Contact lenses.
Yeah.
She can control Grimm?
Ironwood wouldn't lie about something like this.
You really think he can stop her?
She can't be killed.
Fucking shook.
Jin told you this.
She showed us when we asked what Oz was hiding.
Why? Why would Oz keep this from us? From the people who trusted him?
He was worried you would lose hope. We're sorry we kept it from you too. We didn't know who to trust. I figured you should know before you make any sacrifices. Sir? What are you gonna do?
All we can do for the moment is what we can to save Mantle. That's what's in front of us.
He'd be proud of you. You're bringing the hope that Atlas was meant to inspire. The city in the sky is held to a higher standard.
You say that like you were there. Our transports are here. We should move.
Oh, shit.
Oscar. No more surprises, all right? I'm not sure I could take it.
You and me both.
Hang on!
What if Oscar and Ospen already
merged? And that's probably why he's no longer there.
It's Ospen coming to terms with the mistakes he made in the past. Oh my god, that'd be insane, dude. Goated character.
Holy shit.
I don't think we're staying airborne. It's time to go. You have your team assignments. Let's go.
That's some good luck right there, boy. And then, of course, the wing falls off because Crow has to balance it out.
Yeah.
I love them. Power couple of the show, of course.
Try to keep up, kid.
Yeah. Kiss, 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 kiss. Oh, come on.
Show off.
It's time. You foolish mortals are no match for me, Whitley.
I'll be reporting this rough treatment.
What the fuck was that about? Like, fucking cares.
Okay, what is she up to, man? God damn. I mean, yeah, it has to be Neo.
Yeah, that skip. That skip and a hop is a telltale sign. And she kind of tiny too.
Of course, yeah.
You're back early.
Ay, 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 ay.
You found what we've been looking for.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Stop, bro. All right, podcast episode canceled. We're gonna keep going.
He said it.
He said it.
we can push. We can push.
We can. Discord is fine. Discord's cool.
Yeah, that's exactly what I guess we can do Discord one more quick.
So
bro,
funny.
just let that be a testament to like how
good is
good
this?
this volume is, man.
We gotta say something. We gotta say something.
Willie cool. Willie cool. Willie cool. Willie cool. Neo.
You're trying to say really cool or Whitley cool?
Willie cool.
Oh my god. No, I like, dude, this whole episode was so fucking crazy. Cause I mean, finally we get to see like all the chips falling because of the fact that these guys none of them have been talking with each other. So everything is just going south because nobody wanted to say any of the, secrets that they had. Mm-hmm. It's fucking crazy because it's,
But I mean, like it makes a lot of sense too. Because,
as to why they didn't.
Because I mean, shit, like dude, like it brings a massive panic, and panic brings Grimm and shit like that. But with Watson like hacking into service and shit like that, like it proposes a very, very massive risk of Salem knowing that they're, we're trying to bring people together.
Mm-hmm.
And she's not gonna be happy about that. We know that to be true. Here's a cool thing about this whole thing. If you ask me, like, we have the good guys, the bad guys, and now a third party getting into this.
Yeah, with Cinder.
Because Cinder and Neo, while Cinder is technically sort of kind of still
Team
part
Witch,
of Team Salem, right? Or Team Witch.
No, Salem. It's fine.
As of right now, like Salem has discarded Cinder as like whatever.
Yeah.
Until she redeems herself. According to
Okay, but like there is another option that we never even discussed when talking about the Maiden, which is Cinder could just get it and be like ultra powerful, you know, and actually be that like rivaling villain that Salem doesn't have yet, you know.
True. Yeah, hence why it's still the third party.
I think that was the intention. Because like Cinder, like to me, it always felt like Cinder was going to follow through. Until she has all the powers of the Maiden, and then she'd be like, "I'm just as strong as you, Salem."
What now,
Fight.
bitch?
Yeah. What now, bitch? And they would just duke it out. I think that's Cinder's intention. That's Cinder's end goal.
I do feel like, although that is, yeah, I mean, I would do that too. I think she already gave that ability away by having the aid of a Grimm, because in all technicality, couldn't Salem just control her since she's part Grimm?
I mean, she would. It would depend on whether she would actually have control over her Grimm side.
Cinder's gonna have to 127 hours herself where she cuts off her big dickus arm. Because
wasn't there like an anime or a show or a movie where the main character or somebody wanted to oppose somebody, but they had like a internal like a chokehold on them because they couldn't do anything. Because if you try to go against them, I'd just press this button and you basically die.
The one I think of is Attack on Titan. Like Eren can disarm Rhina's armor.
I'm thinking Teen Titans.
Teen Titans. Yes.
I'm still waiting on that DC crossover with RWBY, which is actually happening. That wasn't a joke. It is going to happen.
Ridiculous, but yeah, let's see how that.
Yeah, I think we read into it a little bit, and it's like not RWBY entering the DC verse; it's DC entering.
Oh, is it really?
It's the opposite way.
Okay.
It's
that
like
could be cool.
DC is entering Remnant.
Makes no sense as to why, because
Absolutely
I feel
not,
like they can overpower anything that Remnant has to offer.
Yeah.
But okay.
No,
exactly.
I think they get nerfed somewhat.
You're not as strong as in your universe. Oh, I'm sorry. Superman, you cannot fly.
There's a kryptonite Grimm, yeah.
Bro, you imagine?
Like all dust is actually kryptonite, but like we don't know because
that'd be cool. That dust
different.
had the same chemical, like the same chemical structure as kryptonite.
Yeah.
And that keeps Superman human.
That would be cool.
Ooh,
that'd be cool.
Wonder Woman still solos the verse, but and then fucking Cyborg, Aquaman, the Flash. Yeah.
No, I think if I remember correctly, it was just like the main three, like Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman.
Oh, okay. Batman would fit in perfectly with RWBY, I think.
This is legitimately. I mean, this does look like fucking Gotham.
Yeah.
Fucking Batman Ninja, turned that concept into a reality. Like, what would Batman be in the fucking feudal Japan?
Yeah.
Really fucking cool.
Yeah. They do that so much. Like, Batman's the one superhero that's cool in like any scenario that you put him in.
Alrighty, we're ready?
Yeah.
Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one.
See you.
Bye. Thanks for watching another Weebs Closet reaction, and a special thanks to our Patreons for keeping this channel going. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll see you in the next one.